Trump's new tariff policies, how will they impact the global economy and US-Canada relations? Hello, today we'll be examining the impact of US President Donald Trump's new tariff policies on the global economy and, in particular, US-Canada relations. How will these developments affect global trade and political dynamics? Let's take a closer look. Trump's new tariff policies. On January 20, 2025, after taking office, President Trump rolled out new tariff policies aimed at reducing the U.S. trade deficit and boosting domestic manufacturing. The key points of these policies include a 10% tariff on all goods imported from China, a 25% tariff on imports from Mexico and Canada. Trump is implementing these measures to protect the U.S. economy and reduce the trade deficit. Trade tensions with Canada. These tariffs have sparked serious tensions with Canada. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney, in response to Trump's moves, announced, Canada will impose a 25% tariff on $155 billion worth of U.S. imports. Carney also reacted strongly to Trump's idea of making Canada the 51st state, emphasizing Canada's sovereignty and independence.
It's crazy. His point is crazy. That's it.
And frankly, the way that gets solved is Canada should honestly become our 51st state. We wouldn't have a northern border problem. We wouldn't have a tariff problem.
He says he loves Canada. He says he made an argument for why Canada would be better off joining the United States from an economic perspective and the like. He's made that argument repeatedly, and I think it stands for itself.
C'est ridicule.
En tant que Premier ministre, qu'est-ce que vous répondez à ces propos du secrétaire d'État américain tenu en sol canadien?
Ah. C'est fou, hein? C'est fou. C'est simple, c'est fou. Point final. It's crazy. His point is crazy.
These developments have ignited a trade war between the two countries. Global economic impacts. Trump's tariff policies are not only affecting the US and Canada, but they also have wide-reaching consequences for the global economy. Experts warn that these policies may lead to a contraction in global trade, cause disruptions in supply chains, negatively impact the export revenues of developing countries. This could lead to a downward revision of global economic growth forecasts. Business community reactions. The business community is expressing concern about these tariffs. Specifically, some US companies are complaining about rising production costs and shrinking profit margins. Canadian businesses are worried about losing access to the US market. Both countries are facing potential job losses as a result of these new policies. These developments could lead to higher consumer prices and disruptions in various industries. Political tensions and future scenarios. The tariff policies have also stirred political debate. In Canada, an early election has been called, and the outcome could determine the country's future trade policies. In the US, members of Congress are debating the economic impact of these tariffs. Experts predict that this tension may evolve into a long-term trade war, lead to shifts in global alliances, spark the formation of new trade blocs. Trump's new tariff policies are reshaping both the global economy and international relations. We will continue to follow these developments closely. What do you think? How will these policies impact global trade and US-Canada relations? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. See you in the next video.